Ethan Smith on a tee to the 467-yard par 4 first hole. Birdie in round 2, bogey in round 1. Rounds of 70 and 73 have him at 1 under 143, tied for 51st after 2 rounds. There will be a cut made after today's 3rd round. Is that going left? Speaking of that, 14.85 on the stimp meter today. That's faster than yesterday's 14.3. Today Ethan has missed the fairway at the first to the right. And this is not going to be the best of angles because the flag today is 17 on and 4 from the right. A couple of bunkers right of this green you do not want to be in. Adam Bresnew found one of those bunkers in the 3rd round last year, and it led to a bogey for him on the start. And this is easily the sunniest day this week. High temperatures today could be flirting with 90 degrees. And unfortunately, perhaps some inclement weather tomorrow for the final round. Perhaps 2 waves tomorrow. Yep, safely out to the left. Smart shot. Plenty of green to work with. Left. It's also the first time this week at the first that the flag's been on the right side of the green. Lengthy birdie putt here for Ethan at the first. Get him to 2 under par for the tournament. 44 players overnight were at 3 under par or better. And the leading score is 12 under. Starts to stay 11 shots back. Roscoe Salvidi, who's put up back-to-back 66s. There were quite a few 66s shot yesterday. I don't think anybody's better at 65 so far this week. Carter Laughlin on Wednesday in the opening round shot that score. Par putt for Ethan Smith at the 37th hole. Bogey birdie par this week for Ethan at 1. Freshen now as Ethan stepped onto the 428-yard par 4 second hole. Part of round 1 bogey. Here today. Alright, Ethan from the left side of the fairway at the par 4 second. Get ready to hit his approach shot. Hole is cut 19 on and 4 from the left today. So on that upper tier. snip meter today. Good shot. Hole high right. Birdie putt for Ethan here at the second. I believe this putt will break from his right to left towards the front of the green. Don't want to get it too far left of the hole because so it might go down that ridge down to the lower tier. For par. Some solid start today. This is the up and down start he had for the first 6 holes yesterday. Moving slash cut day today. Alright, Smith rounded to the 347-yard par 4 third hole. And like yesterday, he's got a fairway medal. Now 309 to run out of fairway. It's downhill dogleg left hole. Left is the one place you do not want to go. You get blocked up by trees going that way. He's 2 under par on this hole this week. Birdie. Connor McMillan made a 9 here yesterday, and William Love made a 12 here yesterday. Connor shot 77, William 82. William was in the first group off this morning at 8:30. Connor in the third group at 8:50. Alright, Ethan's found the short grass here at the third, left half of the fairway. Pin today on 28, but only 4 from the right. Again, he's made 2 birdies on this hole in 2 rounds this week. Looking for a third one. Ooh, they're coming back. Look like it might be a little long at first, but I think it's come back down onto the green. Pretty put here for Mr. Smith at the third. Just to get him to -2. Now looks for 3 straight birdies on the third this week. Now he'll head over to the difficult 4th hole. And Ethan now on the tee of the 431-yard par 4 4th hole. 2 bunkers and a penalty area up the right. Trees and a fence up the left. Fairway slopes from left to right. Not an easy driving hole. Well, not an easy hole, period. Bogeyed this hole yesterday. And I think he birdied it on Wednesday. So Adam Bresnew birdied this hole in the 3rd round in last year's Dogwood. Adam's playing 2 behind this one. Playing with Trey Rule today. Alright, Ethan is driven up the left half of the fourth fairway. Flying today on 21 and 2/3 of 21, which is 14 from the left side. Yeah, great shot. Super shot. Ethan for birdie at the fourth, and he did birdie this hole on Wednesday. And as a matter of fact, he birdied the third through the fifth holes on Wednesday. Bogey yesterday. See if he can birdie this hole 2 out of 3 days. The first 3 days. Yes, he can. It's a rare birdie at the fourth. That moves Ethan back to 2 under. Ethan Smith on the tee, the 421-yard par 4 fifth hole. And like the third, he's birdied this hole every day so far this week. Coming off birdie at the fourth. Dogwood to the left. More trouble up the right. 2 bunkers in the penalty area. Ethan into the fifth. Looks to be a leaky putt number here. Case today at the fifth, 17 on the fourth left side. Alright, Ethan putting for back-to-back birdies. He's a long way from the hole. Par putt for Ethan at the fifth. Uh-oh. First hiccup of the day. And this putt now for a bogey 5. 3-putt bogey for Ethan. Takes him back down to 1 under where he started the third round at. Head off to the short but uphill par 3 6 hole. Alright, Ethan now on the tee at the 128-yard par 3 6 hole. Coming off a 3-putt bogey at 5. Pinned today on 14 and 6 from the left. That came from the 11th hole, which borders this 6 hole to the right. Par here on Wednesday, bogey yesterday. Good shot today. Chance for a bounce back birdie. Ethan for birdie here at 6. Just turned left at the end. It was mostly dead straight. 2 par 5s in the next 3 holes though. Ethan on the tee at a 511-yard par 5 7 downhill, dogleg left. Trouble on both sides. Penalty area, maintenance area on the right. Bunker up the left. Trees and out of bounds left of the fairway. A par here yesterday. And bogey here on Wednesday. So 1 over on this short par 5 7th this week. Alright, Ethan has driven it not too far right of the center line of the 7th fairway. Flagstick today is 19 from the front, 6 from the left. There's a bunker left. You don't want to end up in there. That's the short-sided miss. Long is out of bounds, Clifton Road or bushes. I think that's on the green, but out to the right. So it might be a lengthy eagle try coming up for Smith. Eagle putt here for Ethan Smith at the 43rd hole of the week, par 5 7. Well short. Some work left for his birdie. Then you gotta deal with the difficult par 3 8th hole, and then another par 5 at the 9th. This 9th usually plays as the easiest hole in this tournament, but last year this hole, the 7th, was the easiest hole, which was unusual. It usually plays as the 2nd easiest behind the 9th. They both played at the same yardage of 511. This hole's downhill, but 9's back up the hill. 18 is even longer. More difficult to get home into there. Birdie putt now for Ethan. Not again. I sense a little deja vu. Except this time it would be a 3-putt par instead of a 3-putt bogey. Well, Ethan, this for a 3-putt par, this would feel like a bogey. And he just played this par 5 7th and 2 pars and a bogey this week. Lose ground doing that. Alright, Ethan on the tee to 227-yard par 3 8th hole, the longest par 3 here at Druid Hills. 56 yards longer today than it did yesterday. Hole today's on 21 and 17 from the left. He's got a fairway middle out. Feel like it's playing into the breeze today. That means it's probably coming out of the northwest. Traffic nearby Clifton Road behind me. Couple bunkers right. You know, the area is short of those. Didn't seem like he liked it. Well, now I see why Ethan wasn't too thrilled about that tee shot. But the good news is he got it over the penalty area, so it's dry. But it came out short of the greenside bunkers. Now has this chip or pitch shot to try to get up and down for par here. Par here yesterday. Oh man, nearly a birdie. That would have been some too. That close to a deuce. Alright, that much remaining for par for Ethan Smith for the 8th. Stay at -1. Alright, he could use a few birdies right about now. The cut will be made later on this evening, provided that the weather cooperates this afternoon and early evening. Top 40 and well, low 40 in ties advance to tomorrow's final round. Ethan shot 66 to get into the tournament May 19th. Alright, Ethan now on the tee at a 511-yard par 5-9. I think he said he nearly chipped in for eagle yesterday, but had to settle for birdie. Nearly birdied the last. Couple of bunkers and trees and out of bounds Clifton Road up the left side. A few trees and the 10th hole up the right side. Looks like another fairway for Ethan. He's only missed one today, and that was the opening hole. Missed 0 fairways on this front 9 yesterday. Second shot for Ethan. Basically jolted up the center of the fairway here at 9. It's found 6 out of 7 fairways, and that green he missed at the 8th was his first missed green of the day. So 7 out of 8 greens. Pin here today, 28 on and 4 from the left is on that upper tier. Do not want to miss it in that bunker left of the green. You go down the hill, it could wind up close to, if not out of bounds, Clifton Road. Pool to the right is also out of bounds in the practice green. Ethan is even Steven on moving / cut day after 8 holes. Looks like Ethan might have some kind of issue here. Here at 9 after that second shot. Did he go out of bounds? Or is Is that ground under repair? Oh, there's some white stakes over there. Meanwhile, his playing partner Christian, putting for eagle, has left it short underneath the hole. Right back to Ethan here at 9. Must be ground to repair. He's about to take a drop. So it should be a free drop. So it should still be his third shot. Meaning he'll have an eagle chip across the green. His dad, Mr. Casey, once again caddying for Ethan. Told me that Ethan is in the field next week for the state amateur at Atlanta Country Club. That begins Thursday, the 12th. This time next Friday will be cut day, round 2. There's that new addition right there that wasn't there last year behind the 9th green. Noticed that on the qualifying round and following Luke Abel around. Third shot for Smith. Should be able to get a birdie from there. Now get one outward 9 of 1 under 35 again. The opening round, he played this 9 holes in even par, 36. Alright, birdie putt for Ethan and the outward 9 of 35 again, just like yesterday. So far as for this front 9 and 1 under par. Even par on the back. 34-38. Ouch. Ethan only needed 30 putts yesterday. And she's gone. Alright, Ethan on the tee at a 449-yard par 4 10th hole. Going off another, well, yeah, another par on par 5. No 3-putt this time, it was a 2-putt. .38 on his back 9 this week, first 2 days, so that's even par. 1 under on the front. 36, 35, 36. Second shot for Ethan Smith on the far right side of the 10th fairway. Uphill approach shot to the elevated green with a false front, and that flag today is only on 6 steps, with 5 steps from the right. miss right and can't miss long. It's on the green. And yesterday, Ethan only needed 15 putts on the front nine. Today, he needed 18 putts. 3 more putts than yesterday. He made bogey here yesterday as well. Looking to better that today. Mr. Smith putting for a birdie 3 here at 10. He's going to need some birdies on this back nine if he's going to make the cut tonight. Only had 1 so far, but unfortunately he had a bogey at the 5th via a 3-putt, which was right after the rare birdie he made there at the 4th. Doing something interesting with the 12th hole today. They're playing from the back tee of number 17, meaning the 17th hole, also strangely enough, is being moved up tee box, which I don't think I've ever seen ever happen in this tournament. Alright, Smith on the tee at 432-yard par 4 11th hole. And that was his first par of this week back there on the 10th. Played it in bogey the first 2 days. Park is on yesterday. Alright, second shot for Ethan, just left of the center of the 11th fairway. Hole adjacent today, 7 on, but 3 on the left. There is a false front. Don't want to come up short. You don't really want to miss left either. Sometimes when you miss the green to the left, it will kick the golf ball back onto the green. In the case of Luke Abel in the qualifying round, his came off the left side and then wound up going down the false front. There it is. Now you could stop. A pretty clever, well thought out shot. Alright, birdie chance here for Smith. And to be honest, this needs to go down. Maybe pick up a couple more. He's going to make the cut. And since he's above the hole, it's probably fairly slick. Yes, sir. First birdie since the 4th hole. And he is 1 under for the day. 3 under for the week. Excuse me, 2 under for the week. Second shot for Ethan here at 12. The pin on 18, but 5 from the right. bounce there. Bad bounce. It could be in the penalty area. The PA. Yeah, it looks like Ethan has found the PA behind this 12th green. Coming off birdie. Or every time he makes birdie today, he takes a step back with a bogey. So now he's going to play his 4th shot. And he's going to hold this on for par. He can't afford any more drop shots from here on out. Only 6 holes remaining in this tournament, potentially, for Ethan. This was hole that Adam Bresnew holed out for a deuce 2 days ago in round 1. En route to a 73. Then he eagled at 9th yesterday to shoot 69. Only 2 of my guys have broken 70 all week. Adam yesterday with a 69 and Trey yesterday with a 68. And they're playing in the same group today, 2 groups behind this group. So Ethan wanted that putt for bogey at the 12th. 48th hole of the week. To drop back to 1 under. Huge putt here for Ethan for 12 is for bogey. Okay, back to 1 under. Tee shot for Ethan here to 187-yard par 313. Flag today is 7 on and 5 on your right. Don't want to come up short and right. Tricky little chip shot. Safe play will be out to the left. Just like that. That's flag high. Chance for a bounce back. Smith for birdie 2 here at 13. It's parred this hole. First 2 rounds. Par 5 following this hole. Third birdie of the round for Ethan. He needs a couple more if he's going to hang around tomorrow. It's been mostly even Ethan all day. So you can turn that around. Ethan on the tee to 512-yard par 5 14. Dogwood to the right. Around that bunker. 237 to reach. 256 to get over it. Trees and out of bounds right. Penalty area if you drive it to the fairway. Up the left side. You can make eagle here, but you can also make a big number. lucky yesterday with his drive, stayed out of the penalty area, and then lipped out a long birdie putt, which should have gone in. Alright, second shot for Ethan at 14 from the left side of the fairway. Hole location today on 13 and 5 from the right. It almost looks similar to the Trey Rule Albatross hole location from the final round of 2023. Got to carry Peavine Creek for this second shot here. Says be good. Uh-oh. It's short of the green, but did it carry Peavine Creek? Already found the creek 2 holes ago. He's only missed one fairway and 2 greens today, and yet he is 1 under par for the round. And in fact, he's hit the last 10 fairways in a row. Good news is Ethan, second shot carried Peavine Creek. Now he's got this third shot. Jacob's in. Well, Jacob's not in yet, but he's on the way in 2, putting for eagle. Christian had to lay up. He's got a birdie putt. And very nearly holed it out for eagle himself, Ethan. So that putt for back-to-back birdies. He had 3 in a row on Wednesday from the 3rd to the 5th. He needs to keep on making birdies from here to the house. And he birdied 15 and 18 yesterday coming home. He's up on 17, but that hole is not easy to make birdie on. And then the short par 4 16th, which he unfortunately made double on yesterday. This is only double of the week. Jacob missed the eagle. Christian gets his birdie. Now can Ethan get his birdie? He should. And he does. And that's back-to-back birdies. Ethan now 2 under for the round. And 3 under for the tournament. Mounted to the 392-yard par 4 15, 274 to the first bunker up the left, 285 to the second one, and 295 to fly over it. Thick rough to the left. Trees, penalty area, trees out of bounds to the right. There's a penalty area up the left side as well. Made birdie here yesterday. Speaking of birdies, Ethan has birdied 3 of his last 4 holes, with the exception of the 12th. Ethan has hit the last 11 fairways in a row. Now he plays his second shot in the 15. It's an uphill approach shot with a false front. Pin is on 9, but 7 from the left. Don't want to miss it left in those bunkers. He'll be looking for 4 birdies in the last 5 holes. Birdied 11, 13, and 14. Took a step backwards at 12. Well, I thought Ethan found the green in regulation, but he didn't. It must have spun off the false front. Now he's got this 3rd shot. Only the 3rd green he's missed today out of 15. come back. Drat. That could come back down to his feet. Yeah, he's got to try that again. Fourth shot. Better execution that time. Go in. So the little birdie streak briefly comes to an end. He hit 12 out of 18 greens yesterday. So far he's 12 out of 15. Greens he's missed 8, 12, and now 15. He's about to hit to a hole that he made a double on yesterday. Said he chunked his approach into Low Water Creek. Bogey putt here for Ethan at the 15th. So back to 1 under for the round, 2 under for the tournament. 3 holes to play. Cut usually tends to fall around 3 or 4 under par, so he's probably going to have to run the table coming home. And now, last but not least, Ethan Smith on a 352-yard par 4 16. 3 bunkers up the left side, as well as a tree in Low Water Creek, which he found yesterday. Trees to the right, a bunker through the fairway on that side. Looks like the right side of the fairway. So that should be 12 fairways in a row hit by Ethan. 1 driving hole remaining. That's the long par 5 18. Ethan has now hit 12 fairways in a row after missing the first one. Second shot in the 16. Flag today is on 22 and 6 from the left. You don't want to go behind this flag. Could run off the back of the green. Yep, underneath the hole. You can take that. You're looking for a bounce back birdie. He's had 4 birdies today, but 3 bogeys as well. 1 under after 15. Ethan has 1 putted the last 5 greens. He's only needed 7 putts on the back 9 versus 18 on the front earlier. And according to the Channel 2 weather app, it is 88 degrees outside currently, but it feels more like 92 degrees or so with the humidity. And they were forecasting about 88 degrees this afternoon, so they're pretty much right on target. And the cumulus clouds look like the fair weather type, so it looks like we should hopefully get round 3 in. Been lucky so far this week, weather-wise. In terms of no delays, I'll always push that to the right. May not be so lucky tomorrow, because there's a 60% chance for activity. It sounds like there could be some activity as early as tomorrow morning, perhaps around sunrise. And then maybe another round after the tournament is over, perhaps. Let's see how that plays out. And that's Ethan's first par since the 10th hole. Ethan now to 2 to 1 192-yard par 370, playing 33 yards shorter than it usually does. Hole location today, 13 on, 8 from the right. Definitely cannot miss the right. This green is like a punch bowl. Bogey this hole yesterday. Safely out to the left. Not hole high. Alright, lengthy birdie putt here for Ethan at 17. Just saw his playing partner Jacob Lang have a similar putt. He two-putted for his par. Christian missed short and right, and he's got a par putt coming up. Last of the par fives coming up next, and it's a long one back up that hill towards the clubhouse. That was right on line. A few feet short. And we're going to rare birdie here. Don't see too many birdies made here at 17. Christian just bogeyed 17. Now Ethan, to avoid a bogey, is for par. Alright, par is a good score at 17, always, as well as some other holes out here. Ethan Smith, he's going to need at least a birdie here, maybe even an eagle. Here it is, 579-yard par 518. Trouble on both sides of this fairway. Alright, after missing the first fairway, Ethan has found the last 13 in a row. Second shot into this long finishing hole, par 5. Back right pin today, 30 on and 4 from the right. Okay, third shot for Ethan Smith at 18, and to be honest, I think he needs to hold this out for eagle. He's 2 under par for the tournament, 1 under for the day after 17. Eagle will get him to 4 under. This looks like it's the projected cut right now. Looking at the leaderboard behind the green. He's 2 under for the tournament, so this needs to go into the cup. And pin today, again 30 on and 4 from the right side. Must go down for an eagle to have any chance of making the cut. And that's nowhere near the hole, unfortunately. He'll definitely have to make that putt there for birdie, though, to have any chance. That would only get him to 3 under. Alright, for Ethan. This needs to go in to have any chance of playing tomorrow. Christian has pitched in for an eagle 3 here to conclude his round. But Ethan, this putt for birdie and a round of 2 under 70, which will match the score he shot in round 1 on Wednesday. Backed up with a 73 yesterday. Big putt. And that might be it for Ethan's chances. That's a third round, 1 under par 71. So 54 hole total of 2 under 214. It might come up a little short.